Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next edition of the Holland Office Museum's Artifact video series. My name is Ryan Duffy, the director of the museum, and this week our curator Tyler is going to show off a recent addition to the museum, one that we received from the Buffalo History Museum. It's a very unique piece. It's basically a year's worth of editions of the People's Press, which was a weekly newspaper. This came out between 1825 and 1826, and it's one of the earliest newspapers in Batavia's history. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the piece that we have in front of us.
Hi everyone, and welcome back. So we're in a different place again. We're in the East Wing where it's more so air conditioned, so it's a lot better to sit and do some stuff in. So what I have in front of me was actually a lovely gift gifted to us by the Buffalo History Museum. So what I have in front of me is a booklet of newspaper prints from the People's Press, which was the second newspaper organization that ran here in Batavia. So it runs from about June 1825 to June 1826. And it's just your basic newspaper. It kind of details what goes on in Batavia during that time. It came out once a week, every Saturday. But it basically is just your average newspaper. It has some advertisements. But what's so cool about this object is that it's one of the very first implications of communication in Batavia, which are very hard to find as of today. We have two other variations of the People's Press, but they're only singular pieces, not an entire compilation. So this was donated to Buffalo History in 1907 by William Adams. His origins are unknown to both us and Buffalo History, but this year they found it in their archive and they decided to donate it back to us so we could have it in our collection. We're very thankful to have this very early representation of what Batavia looked like in the early 1800s.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this edition of the Artifact video series and learned a little bit more about the People's Press, the early newspaper in Batavia. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel, and go back and check out all the rest of our videos, as there are plenty to choose from, not to mention all of our guest speakers, concerts, and Java with Joes, so there's even more material to go check out. But as always, the best way to learn about any of the artifacts or stories we share in these videos is to stop by and see them for yourself at the museum. We can show you a lot of these things up close and personal, and share even more information than what's in these short videos. And if you do really enjoy learning more about the history of Genesee County and the Holland land purchase, consider becoming a member of the museum, as it's the easiest way to support what we do and allows us to do more things like these videos in our programming.